I just want to say, something. You fuckers aren't going to be able to comment on here. You guys are fucking ignorant. You talk too much shit. So I'm smart. I'm disabling the comments. So that's that. I don't want to mess around and worry about what someone thinks, because I don't care. If I worried about what someone thinks, I wouldn't make it in life. I'm still here. I'm the last man standing. I'm stronger than I've ever been mentally and physically. So, but that's on. Anyway, I want to say though that what I do in photography is I try to make every photo interesting. Now I look on Instagram and I look on different things, and there's some people I know that all their photos, you can tell they took them. They don't necessarily look the same, but they don't look different enough to say. For example, Clint Eastwood makes a movie from Gran Torino or Million Dollar Baby or Mystic River, just to name 3. He has so many more movies, or whatever movie he has. Maybe it's the same, and his main character is the same, kind of a hero, gunslinger, cowboy, a rough justice, but it's different, you know? What I'm saying is, I want to make a photo. If a photo's of a toilet, I want to make it as interesting as I can. You know, they say you're supposed to tell a story through your photography. But the thing is, everybody comprehends things differently. For example, this is a point I'm making. I'm 240 pounds. I haven't worked out in a while, but I'm still in decent shape. Some people will think I'm bigger, and some people won't think I'm big. Everybody's eyes sees things differently, you know? So I would say there could be people that agree that I'm big, but depending on how big I am. What I'm saying is, if I get it in my head what kind of story I want my photos to, you know, to be, someone else might have the story kind of similar, but they'll different. And what's different about photography is, you don't have video. A video, you can see what's happening, and you have a better understanding of what something's happening, because you can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it with the sounds, the songs, and everything. You know, but photography, if you don't know, there's some fucking idiots out there that you take a photo, they'll say, well, why is the back blurry? That's called bokeh. But what I'm saying is, I just want all my photos to look interesting. Even if it's just a house, the house that's being demolished, so, you know, somebody can buy it. It wants to, and that's what I'm doing. My sister tells me all my images are interesting. But see, I'm hard on myself. That's what it is. Because my skill level's professional, I'm hard on myself. I expect good things. So a great photo that I take, I might not see it great because I see all my work. But somebody else might, see? Just like if I live with somebody and I'm 240 pounds, the person's used to seeing me, so they might not think I look as big as someone that hasn't seen me for a while, or someone I don't live with. So I just want my photos to be as interesting. Now, another thing is, the camera does matter. I had a D32 and D33. Those cameras are pretty much cheap. So I used the D3. I just bought it on eBay just to have fun with it. And it was in good shape, so I only paid almost $500 for it, which is kind of a lot of money for a camera that old. But if I ever get a lot of money, save my money, I'm going to buy the D6, a $6,000 camera. That's insane. But my point is, they say that you can take a good camera or a good picture with any camera. That's not true. You can to a certain limit. For example, I know this for a fact. When I get all my shots, I got to work harder at the D32 and 33 because my white balance has to be perfect, so the photos and everything are perfect. The D3, all I got to do is set an automatic, and it's spot on. So, and the D3 is much better camera. In low light, I mean, I went to a museum. I'm not going to tell you which museum because I don't want nobody following me. But I went to somewhere, and it's just so much better. The ISO. So, yeah, so the cameras you have make a difference. But if you know what you're doing, you can get consistent images through I had a P510, a Nikon P510. Somebody on Instagram or Flickr told me, on Flickr, I got a really good camera, good quality. So I liked Nikon with the P510 because it was just a built-in zoom. You couldn't do nothing. It was just point and shoot. But probably one of the better point and shoots. A $300 point and shoot's kind of expensive, really. I mean, but it's not $3,000, so. But still, it's not like it's a $30 camera where it's a piece of shit. Now, the bottom line here is, a GM cam, my grandfather liked them. You know, if you know what you're doing, you probably could get good images on a GM cam. But then if you have a better camera, the best way I can say it is you put them side to side, the photos would look different. And plus, if you blow them up, yeah. So you could get away with taking an absolute piece of shit camera, or you could get a good camera and take. But the skill level is more important than a camera. I know that because I've been a photographer since 2013. And if you have the skill, you can't buy skill. You're only going to get so good. And when you're done, you're done. Once your skill peaks, it peaks. And in photography, though, you do the same thing over and over and expect different results. You take photos, but you do them in different ways, but your settings are pretty much the same. And your composition is the same, in a sense. I mean, photography's been the same since day one, when the beginning of time. Nothing's changed, except the cameras and the players in the game. But my point is, I just wanted to make, it's a 5-minute video. I made some good points. What I'm saying is, I want all my photos to be interesting, even if the thing ain't interesting. So that's just a quick video. Thank you for your people who view it and support me. Fuck you, fuckballs.